Hey, well, sorry that light differentiation there. Hey guys, what's up? Red Master here, and welcome back to Hidden Combos number 13. Today we're doing another sort of, like I already opened the deck anyway. I meant to have it on the title screen. But, today we have another user-requested deck, from the same person who sort of suggested Knights back on Hidden Combo number 11. This time, he has suggested to us a greed deck, focused around, I guess, kind of however we want to make greed, you know, sort of what we shape it to be. So, what I did was basically make one, sort of what I've been seeing in the top gameplay, if you could call it that. Basically, you have all your lower costing units and whatnots down here that gain some gold in order to bring out some guys like Fenrir, Ragnar, and Craxus early. So I'm going to go through the deck list right now and explain to you what I have in here and why I have them in here. First, we have Call to War. I threw this in here generally because Call to War is an okay card for 2 gold. Summons a random unit, so from things like Titan Watcher to Acolyte to Bridge Troll, things like that. And it's just so you can get some presence on the board early. You're not struggling to fall behind, but I don't think you're gonna have that much trouble in this deck. But and it's one of like the 3 Viking cards I have in here, so you know, gotta show some representation. Next, you have Flying Books, simply for the draw. It's kind of straightforward. I always carry Flying Books in the deck because I like the draw factor they have to them. Treasure Hunt, an underused buff card, in my opinion. The gaining 2 gold on the next turn is extremely valuable and sort of gives you like that little planning time ahead for your next turn, so you already know what you're going to throw out. Guardian, simply because he's pretty good as a drop. I know there's a lot of other things that compete in the 3T slot, from Titan Watcher to Elvish Hunter, but I kept it basic with Guardian. You could also sub in Arctic Explorer as well, but I kind of want to keep this deck to a somewhat event-free, so to speak. Next, you have Master Thief, the first unit in here that deals with the gold ability that I like. I do like to have that increase in gold count because it's sort of useful for what my deck's ultimate goal is, to bring out cards like Craxus, Fenrir, and Ragnar early. And the gold ability that Master Thief has is somewhat useful in getting that ability fulfilled. Salahar Soldier, simply because he also works with that greed function. Cards like Southport Captain and Salahar Soldier go very well hand in hand. Salahar Soldier on the base, Southport Captain played, 3 gold equals 3 attack for Salahar, so that's 7 on the base. Very good indeed. Next, we move on to Southport Captain. I like the Captain because, like I said, with Salahar Soldier, he has good synergy, and his 3 gold is useful when summoning cards like Fenrir, Ragnar, or Craxus early. Fencer, just because I don't also want to fall behind. I need some stronger attack units than what I have in the 3 and 4G slots. So that's where Fencer comes in with his 5 attack, just to clear and establish some board presence for myself. Talbos, his greed ability of healing for 1 makes him pretty valuable, or pretty useful, I want to say. If you want to keep a unit alive, just pop 2 gold and that heals 2 health off of Talbos. And I kind of want to fit the sort of using a lot of greed cards in this deck, or as much units I can with the greed ability. Murder I have in here just for a removal purposes. If I want to get rid of something stronger like a White Knight or a Primordial Flame, I'll just have Murder and get rid of him. Next, we have Dread Pirate Robbins, the 3rd unit that deals with gold. When he's played, he can bring 2 Merchant's Favors into your hand. That's extremely useful because you'll have 4 gold at your disposal to use at any time for cards like Fenrir, Ragnar, and Craxus. Ogre Thief, his 2 gold after attacking can, again, provide similar uses to Merchant's Favor. And again, just kind of transitions into our big tier units of Fenrir, Ragnar, and Craxus. Ragnar and Fenrir, just because they're big guys, they're strong guys that come out late. And Fenrir I chose over Yarm Giant because of its Rampage ability, and again, kind of keeping this event free. Ragnar as well, his Chain Lightning makes him an 8-10 powerhouse for 10 gold, and that 10 gold shouldn't matter because you are running a greed deck after all. And then we have Craxus, the big guy, biggest base stats in the game of 13-15. His greed of costing 1 less per turn makes him able to be summoned around a 5 or 4. And for a 4 gold with this kind of stats, it's kind of crazy. Especially when you have multiple ones on the field at once, it gets pretty intense. Some honorable mentions, an honorable mention before I exit out of this deck. House of Daggers, I was questioning, just because the gaining 2 gold is similar to, Ogre Thief or Merchant's Favor, but you have this building that can do that 4 times over, so it can be useful. Alright, so, now that we do have, the deck, oh, do I have 2 greed decks? Oh yeah, this was the old one I used to run. I don't know if you want to take a look at that. Kind of leave it here and here. I kind of got nerfed a bunch, so I'm not going to get too much into that. But this is what we're going to use now, and let's see how it does. Alright guys, so we're here with a live match right now. We're up against Jesper13. Oh, he's running a mono pirate. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Whoa. Okay, so he knocks out my books. I'm sorry I'm not talking that much during this match. It's just a lot of trial and error has gone on with this match between now and when you last saw the deck. So according to that, essentially what we want to see in our hand is our big units, so to speak. You know what? I have no regret. We're gonna get rid of that and just go right into an attack. No regret. Essentially what I was trying to say is we want our big units to appear in our hand. Just so we can use these greed cards to our advantage. So right now I think I'm going to set up for some Ogre Thief plays next turn. Okay, he walked into that. Oh wait, no, I was gonna... Whoops. Mistakes were made. Ouch! Bad misplay there. Maybe give him some time to retaliate. So, now that we have this guy at our disposal, can make some use of them. I left our pirate exposed to flame prints, but he's not going to probably take that bait. Most likely not. Ugh. Rough day. Rough day. Oh! I want to get rid of this flame prince with Craxus. I'm not going to have enough gold to play it unless I can have this survive, which I highly doubt that's going to happen. Yeah. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, hey howdy, Ragnar. Thank you for showing up, finally. Here we go. So we got our big Craxus out with that nice captain. Sorry I was quiet. I was kind of in deep concentration. I know going silent isn't the best thing to do. What does he have? Something? Nothing? Everything? He's got that. And there it is. Our Fenrir. Play everything we can, and there we go. Sudden death will take him down at the end, and that's that. So you see a lot of that game. I tried to keep an eye on my gold not concentration, my gold amount, things like that, to really put together the deck and where how it sort of plays out. But that was the deck. Sorry if I do seem a little exhausted in this outro. That deck has been through a lot of testing with some not so good results. I'm going to say this, right now this isn't going to be looking like the best deck in the Hidden Combo series, generally because a lot of it is based on your gold amount. You have to keep an eye on that rather than the board, and sometimes that can become very risky. But if you enjoyed watching that greed deck in action, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and make sure to put a comment down below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. It does show a lot of support to the channel by clicking that subscribe button. It keeps new content coming out. And that's it. So until the next video, guys, stay gaming.